appreciate y'all for tapping in with the channel. For real, for real. It's notable prisons and the inmates that has occupied them. That's occupying them or has occupied them. I've seen some people get mad mentioning someone that might have been free. Well, hell, they was in the prison. So that's what this is about. Notable people in these prisons. You dig? You dig. So, I just did a military prison. So we're going to do something different again. Today we're going to tap in with that young Chowchilla, also known as Central California's Women's Facility, CCWF, but everyone calls it Chowchilla if you've heard of the place or if you've known some females that's been there. It's across the road from Valley State Prison, and Chowchilla is also the largest female correctional facility in the United States. I bet y'all didn't know that. You want to know something else? It also houses death row people. You feel me? Chowchilla, it's a reception center. It provides short-term housing to process, classify, and evaluate incoming inmates, as well as housing people from a level 1 up to a level 4. You feel me? And all these people are housed together in a 32-room housing unit. There's 256 inmates of all the levels housed together with only 2 COs, 2 correctional officers per 256 people, females. On the reception yard, there's about 276 per housing unit of unclassified inmates supervised by only 2 officers. And they also have a death row there that houses, the females that are batshit crazy. It's a trip how so many females, but only so many guards. If that was a men's prison, oh my goodness, they'd have dudes in the towers with mini 14s and all this type of shit, like ready to knock some shit down. You know what I'm saying? But let me inform y'all on some more stuff. The Madera County Board of Supervisors, they gave the prison its current name in 1989, after months and months of discussion and disagreements. Chowchilla opened in about October 1990-ish, and it cost around $140 million, so 140 mil tickets. In '96, the city of Chowchilla was given permission to perform a non-continuous annexation of CCWF. Starting in 2007, Chowchilla received some inmates from another female prison after the closure of the woman's wing at that prison. And so by that happening, Chowchilla, they grew tremendously because now they took on a whole bunch of other females because, the female sector of the prison was shut down. And over the years, health services at Chowchilla have been subject to controversy over the years. Because back in '91, an inmate died, and some inmates refused to report it to their to the COs, and then it led to protests with medical care, which they said was linked to the death. But later, an autopsy was conducted to show that inmate died of acute inflammation of the pancreas. It wasn't an overdose or nothing. Just her pancreas swelled up, so maybe she had pancreatic cancer. And also in 1999, an inmate with Hep C and liver disease died after being prescribed basically the wrong shit. They gave her as anti-TB medications known to be toxic to patients with liver disease. A wrongful death lawsuit based on the case was settled for an unknown amount of money. Psych, don't you hate when they say that? Because you just want to know with the price. But anyways, it was $225,000 that was settled. I mean, it's kind of not a lot of money for basically the government screwing up on a person, giving the wrong type of medicine. But anyways, let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's talk about some of these death row inmates that are sitting over there at Chowchilla as we speak. But I'm gonna need y'all to do is get y'all's lighters ready, okay? Because we about to see some motherfuckers get smoked in this episode, player. First up, we got Rosie Alfaro. Maria Del Rosio Rosie Alfaro. She's a woman convicted of the 1990 murder of a 9-year-old in Anaheim, California. She is currently on California's death row. Yo, that's crazy. I just got back from Anaheim. I was out there doing some, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some extracurricular activities, as I call it, with a few homegirls. You know how I get down. Player. Next up, Cynthia Lynn Coffman. Okay, hello Cynthia, how you doing? Going off the image. Now let's see what you in here for. She was a woman convicted for the 86 death of 2 women in California. So she killed 2 females in California. She was convicted along with her boyfriend, James Marlowe. Okay. Coffman admits to committing the murders, but it says she suffered from battered woman syndrome. So basically, this chick right here on the screen, her and her dude killed someone, and she's trying to blame it on some other things. But for whatever reason, her and her dude killed these 2 females. Yeah, they gonna smoke her ass. Well, shit, she's been in there since 1989. Sheesh. It's 1989. It's 2022. I don't know how many years that is, but I do know in 2029 that will be 40 years. So 40 minus 7 is 33 years. Damn, I'm special. I was born in 1988. I could have just took a year off from my birth year. Next up, Carrie Lynn Dalton. Let me tell y'all a little something about Carrie Lynn Dalton. I know one thing, in this mugshot picture, she looked like she was lit. But anyways, she was convicted of first-degree murder in May 95 and was sentenced to death by the needle the same year. Since her sentencing, she has been incarcerated at Chowchilla, awaiting her execution and appealing her death sentence. On May 16, 2019, the Supreme Court published their opinion on Dalton's automatic appeal. The justice found the charge of lying in wait and the charge of conspiracy were invalid. Therefore, they recommended that her sentence should be 25 years to life. The California Supreme Court did not validate the third death-qualified charge against Dalton. Therefore, she continues to be condemned. Although, the Supreme Court issues opinions and can order a case to be retried. They do not enforce their opinions. They just give their opinions. And I think that's the thing with society. I feel like some people state their opinions, but some people try to enforce their opinions. However, this woman's up shit creek. And yeah, she gonna get smoked, people. Next up, we have Cherish Lash Rose. On February 20th, 2014, Cherish Lash Rose, the former tribal chairperson who had been recently ousted and was under federal investigation over at least 50,000 missing funds, opened fire in the tribe's office during a tribal eviction meeting. She killed 4 people and wounded 2 others. When she ran out of ammunition, she grabbed a butcher knife from the office kitchen and stabbed one person. Rhodes was attending an eviction hearing at the office against her and her son when she began her attack. Police arrested Rhodes after she ran outside and took her into custody. Those killed included the suspect's brother, her niece, and her nephew. The 4th person was a 47-year-old, the tribal administrator, and a mother of 2. So, Y'all got y'all's lighter, right? They definitely finna smoke her. Oh yeah, she definitely is a scummy individual, as I like to call them. You killing your family members though? That's crazy. Like your family members? Like that's insane. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. And RIP to those people, that lost their lives. Next up, we have Angelina Rodriguez. So, this chick, right, she's from Montebello. She was sentenced to death in 2000. The murder of Jose Francisco Frank Rodriguez, her fourth husband. Let me just put this out there, people. Never mind, I'm not even going to go into that. But I'm just saying, the first 3 times it didn't work out. You might need to assess yourself. But anyways, she was also accused of killing her infant daughter in '93 by suffocating her with a pacifier. Angelina is incarcerated at Chowchilla, where she is on death row awaiting execution. Yeah. They about to cook her ass like a good old motherfucking rainbow trout with a side of broccoli and cheese. Damn. This woman is crazy. Like crazy, crazy. Now, let's keep it pushing though. Next up, these are just some normal inmates that are either there or they had left. But their crimes are pretty crazy. So, we're going to go over them. And y'all are going to let me know something in the comment section and give me some more great recommendations. And we're going to keep this thing rolling. Next is Jenna Han. She was sentenced to 26 years to life in prison for attempted murder and false imprisonment of her twin sister, Sunny Han, to assume her identity and leave the country. She was released on parole in 2018. Okay. So you taking your sister's identity? Well, hell, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's your sister. Maybe she was in on it, maybe she wasn't. But she's free. She didn't get smoked, people. We have Nikki Charm, the adult film star. I know I've seen some of her resume. I wonder if any of y'all seen it. But anyway, she was there for auto theft and burglary, and she was only sentenced to 5 years in 2002. She didn't get smoked. They let her out. Next up, we have Helen L. Galloway. She committed crimes in '99 and '05 in L.A. County and became known as the Black Widow Murderers. She is serving life in prison without the possibility of parole. And the woman is old too. She's 78. And she convicted of murder. So that just goes to show, no matter the age, no matter if it's a male or a woman, motherfuckers are still capable of some crazy ass shit now. Next up,